A big welcome to you all and thanks for joining us here on Stampissimo. Now, today we're going to be talking about photos. Now, in this technical age that we live in, accessibility to multiple devices that take photos, we are a nation that loves to take photos anytime, any place and anywhere. Now, capturing holiday memories remains a very popular and traditional pursuit, only today we're taking more photos than ever before. Now, whilst we love taking photos, it seems we're not so good with showing them off. They tend to get buried on our various devices and sadly sometimes never to be seen again. So today we're going to show you some simple and creative ways to show them off. And I've invited one of our fabulous Stampin' Up demonstrators to show us how to do that. So welcome, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here. So Elizabeth joins us from Southampton. Now, Liz, right off, I have a confession to make. I'm a little bit embarrassed, but should we take a look on how many photos I have on my phone? That's 2,800 photos. So I think I need help, but there are so many and I feel sort of overwhelmed. So I'm sure it's not just me.
I don't think it is at all. I think so many people now are just taking photos all the time, much more than we ever did, because it's digital and we can. Yeah. But then how do we get them out there? We've got some ideas for you.
Oh, great. Well, that's what we're looking for some help on today. So Liz, you're going to talk to us about Project Life by Stampin' Up. So why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, Project Life by Stampin' Up, what you get is you get goodies, and basically the system is a series of cards in different sizes, and you can simply slot these in along with your photographs to make a beautiful memory keeping system, if you like. Some people call it scrapbooking, but it just is so quick and easy to do, and you can see your photos and know the stories behind them.
So Liz, tell me, do you have to be creative to use Project Life?
This is so easy to do. You literally just slot your photos and your cards and a few words about your memories into an album. So no more difficult than doing an old-fashioned photo album, but looking so much prettier.
Now, the theme of your project today is your Disney holiday, so why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. The Project Life from Stampin' Up that we're using is Let's Get Away, and so it had to be holidays, and this year I got to go on a fantastic Disney holiday to Orlando, so I thought I'd put some of those photographs together for you.
Okay.
I will show you how easy it is. So you start with one of the photo pages, and we're literally going to start by just slotting some photos in. So this is my husband at Epcot, lovely Michael. And
I'm really loving that blue sky.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It is absolutely beautiful. And then we're putting in at the first of our Project Life cards. And there's all sorts of different ones. They're all double-sided. Okay. And you can choose what goes with your memory. So I've got I Will Remember This Day Forever. And that's popping in. You'll see they're different sizes. And we do lots of different layouts that you can play with. So something else I'm going to use here is a little frame. Now where these come from, if I bring in, we have an accessory pack with all sorts of goodies. Now we have thick cardstock stickers to go in there. We have frames, we have overlays and all sorts of bits and pieces and letters and numbers as well that you can take out. Okay. And they're all coordinating with the this particular Let's Get Away pack.
Yeah, and it certainly seems like there's quite a lot of choice in there.
There is. You get 100 cards in this little box, so you've got absolutely loads to work with. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of adhesive on the back of this, but it hardly needs any. I'm just going to put a tiny bit on, and I'm just going to frame myself there. Having a cocktail. Now this cocktail is huge, and it was called What a Lotta Colada. One of the things I think when we are keeping our memories is, I might remember that that's what it was called, but I might not remember in another 10 years. So one of the things that's nice is to be able to record those memories. So I'm going to put What a Lotta Colada. And of course, the wonderful thing always with Stampin' Up is my markers are coordinating with all the other products because Stampin' Up are known for their coordination. So I'll just pop that in there.
I mean, it really does seem so simple, you know, just sort of slotting them in. So
it
just
does.
maybe take a few moments to sort of check which photos you're wanting to use. And
absolutely, and there you go. And you can, as I say, you can coordinate the colour of the cards with the colour of your photographs with all the different choices. And just show you, I just open those up just a little bit, and they're all double-sided. So you've got some that are completely decorative, some that have messaging, and some that are left for you to actually put your messages on. So you also get some washi tape as well. I didn't mention the washi tape. That comes in the accessory kit.
okay.
So something else you can combine it with, if you wish, is a little bit of stamping. And because we're Stampin' Up, we've got to do some stamping. And so it's completely optional.
Okay.
There are a range of exclusive Project Life stamps that Stampin' Up do. So if you could pass me those over, Paula.
Yep.
So I've used all of these when I've been doing my various pages. This one, Day to Day, has got all your months and years, all your dates. So if you're celebrating a particular occasion, you can use that one. And this one here is my absolute favourite. It's called Remember This, and it's got all the kind of phrases that you might like to use, like a day to remember and sweet moments and this week and love this, lots and lots of those. They come in photopolymer, so you can stamp exactly where you want to. So I'm going to use this little nautical type stamp here and put it next to Mike and I on a little cruise across the lake at the Seven Seas Lagoon outside Magic Kingdom. And I'm going to stamp a little Love This. And I'm also going to put in another one of these labels. And which way up are we going to have that? And I'm going to use, we also do Project Life pens, which are really nice sort of journaling type pens. We do them, they come in a pack of two different sizes. So Epcot, and I'm going to do a little arrow. And pop that in. And again, it's just like a little decorative sheet. So it breaks up the photos. So it's not just a whole page of photos. And as I say, you've got the opportunity to tell a story should you wish to do so.
That's wonderful.
So I'm going to pop this one in here. One of the other things I really like is to bring back sort of souvenirs and things that I can keep in my journaling, and I look out for those as I'm going round if I can bring back a receipt or something special. And I've actually found, when I was doing this page, I found it's just a drinks mat. Now I also noticed my husband scribbled on it there. He was testing a pen, so we can do something about that. Let's have a little sticker over the scribble. So now it looks cute. And you can just pop those into the pages as well. Something else I discovered when I was looking at this, the goodies that come with this kit, is these little things here. And I was, what on earth are those? And I played around and I found that they pop out two little holes and they're sticky on the back.
Right.
And what you do is you stick those here like this, you fold it round and you stick it onto something that you want to keep. And that can pop straight into the album.
Oh,
when I pop this in a minute, I will show you that. But it's just something else that you can do, so you can have those memories.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you're a bit of a Disney fan, aren't you, Liz?
I am.
And I know that this is not the first time.
It's really not.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I've got over 100 Disney days to my name.
Oh my goodness.
And in fact, over here, I don't know whether we can see this, but this is couple of my nieces. Who was a trip to Disneyland Paris. We do all the Disneys, and they actually call me Auntie Disney. So I am a bit known for Disney. And again, this is all done with Project Life and so quick and easy to put together.
Now, I know that your sister-in-law got you connected to Stampin' Up. So did you become a demonstrator right away?
I didn't think I could stamp, and Sally said she was a demonstrator, and I thought, oh, I'll just support her business and buy a couple of stamps. Well, never looked back. I found out I could stamp when I used fantastic Stampin' Up goodies. And after about a year, I stopped being a customer and started being a demonstrator.
Okay, so it really was the love of the products that got you connected sort of first. Now, Liz, you've been with us for 5 years now, which is fantastic. What do you do as a demonstrator?
Well, I do a bit of everything actually, which keeps my life very varied. I run classes, I do parties, I do special events, I do a weekly video on my blog. I do all sorts of different things that build into the Stampin' Up business. But my favourite part of it is the time that I spend with the people. And those people are my lovely customers who've all become my friends, and my fantastic team. And, you know, the people, although you come for the products, you stay for the people, and that's what's so lovely.
Well, I mean, it's a fun, it's a social sort of activity.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's all about sharing, and that's what I love.
I can see how much you love Project Life. Perhaps you can tell me what other paper crafts you enjoy doing.
Well, at my classes, I teach, we make cards, we make boxes, we make gifts, all sorts of different things. I also do a little bit of traditional scrapbooking if you'd like to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just move these, make a bit of room.
So just to show you that with a combination of using maybe a Project Life card and some of our lovely papers from Stampin' Up, we've got some ribbon, we've got some stamping, you can actually do a traditional layout, and even you could do sort of some archive pictures. This is my lovely Gran and Grandpa.
What a wonderful
It really is. It's a flapper wedding. Right. It's gorgeous. So we've got a bit of stamping and a bit of heat embossing. So you can take it to the next level if you wish to. But again, going back to Project Life, if I turn a couple of pages, here we are at the Harry Potter Studios for my birthday treat. And you can see just back to Project Life and all just slotted in. And what you can do is to actually coordinate the colouring. And I looked at these and instead of the kit, the brightly coloured kit we've been using, I actually used the love story on this one. So you can see here we do all sorts of different kits and each one has an accessory pack that goes with it. So you can actually coordinate the sort of pictures you have with whatever works for you. We've got baby ones and all
so there's
sorts.
really quite a selection for sort of any kind of life moments really.
Absolutely.
Or just when you just want to just capture those little moments that can happen really any time, right?
Absolutely, and you can do it really quickly, and that's the key thing.
I'm sure that there are a ton of Harry Potter fans out there, so maybe let's take a little closer look at your birthday treat, shall we?
By all means,
let's
turn this round.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, so going back, and this is the point we were talking about earlier, so many photos in one day, and it would take so long to do these traditionally, or they'd just get left on your phone. So I got to open the doors because it was my birthday. They let me open the doors into the Great Hall. That was so exciting. And we just went around and I was able to record all the different things that we saw and all the detail it went into. And I loved the potions classroom. It was all these little jars that you could see, and it was just great fun. It was a really good fun day.
And I love what you were saying about the journaling, because I think that's really important. You know, it's really a way to relive that memory, and sort of they serve as little reminders of all the fun things that that have gone on. During your journey so far, can you tell me some of your standout moments?
I have to say my biggest moment was at convention last year, where I was honoured to be awarded the Heart of Stampin' Up award, and I'm still wearing the necklace. It was a big turning point for me because I was thinking of giving up my job of 26 years and doing Stampin' Up full time, and that was the final thing when one of my team said, "We know you can do it." And once they believed in me, I believed in myself, and now this is my full-time job and I get to stamp every single day.
Wonderful. So you're living in a really creative world, and we love that.
I love it, yes.
Okay, so Liz, back to the photos. As a closing message to all the thousands of happy snappers out there that face the same dilemma as me, with thousands of photos and not knowing what to do with them, what would you say to them? What advice would you give?
I would give you the advice that Project Life is the quick and easy and creative way to share those memories and store those memories for the future. You saw how quick it was to make that page, and you can do that. Remember all your fantastic days.
So Liz, it's been great to have you here. Thanks so much for joining us today. You've certainly inspired me to take a look at those photos and get them off my phone and put them somewhere else where I can actually enjoy them and relive those memories. So as Liz shared earlier, you don't need specific skills to create these beautiful pages. You can enjoy your memories over and over, sharing them with your friends and your family. If you would like to find out more about Project Life by Stampin' Up or any of our products, or perhaps about becoming a demonstrator yourself, then simply contact your local demonstrator. If you don't have one, then you can visit our demonstrator finder on our website or visit our online shop. So thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.